you have any other business with me, sir?
No, sir.
Thank you.
I do want to take the opportunity to make this comment.
I'd like to take an opportunity to respond. Please.
No, no,
I'm going to fold my papers. Excuse me, sir.
you just asked to be excused. I said, fine.
Oh, I will see you, sir.
Right.
The question of party loyalty, people need to understand. I've been working in the election process for over 15 years. Warren County has a good record. We don't cross party lines during an election. The Republican Party don't go voting Democrat trying to strategize to mess up an election, and vice versa. The Democrats don't go voting in Republican primary to mess up an election. And we don't want to start this type of shenanigans. It's just a bad precedent to be set. And the fact that the state has not seen fit to have closed primary. Hey, you know, the Republicans runs the state. And it's only the Republicans choosing to go into the Democratic primaries.
Madam Chair, may I have an opportunity to speak for 30 seconds?
No mistake.
Madam Chair?
Next, we're gonna have Ms. Fonda.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Willie Griffin, and I'm from Greenville. And I appreciate the opportunity to come before you.
Please state who you represent for the record.
Sir,
Please state who you represent for
I
the record.
represent Ms. Linda Fondren, candidate for mayor of the city of Vicksburg. I have some concerns, and let me just, before we get started, I want to present to each of you a copy of a motion to dismiss the lack of jurisdiction and the reinstatement of the qualifying papers of Ms. Fondren. May I approach?
Sure. Yes, sir.
First of all, before we get started, perhaps I can ask you a question.
No.
Well, I think I'm entitled to an answer to this, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Number one, is there a written petition that was filed against Ms. Fondren challenging her qualifications to seek the position of mayor of the city of Vicksburg?
Written petition in what matter?
Has anyone filed a complaint or petition in writing?
No.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes.
Where is the written petition? Where is the written petition?
Mr. Ferguson did file a challenge against.
Is it in writing?
Yes, it is.
Where is it?
Yes, it is. We didn't forward it to Ms. Fondren for the simple fact we had already disqualified her.
Well,
So, at this time, his petition would be mute to concern her.
and I don't think so. I think you better look at the statute, sir. And I refer you, if in fact a petition was filed, then that would trigger Mississippi Code annotated section 23-15-961,
Okay.
which says that the petition, and if the committee is filing a petition, then the commission, then the committee itself is disqualified because you are complainants, and you have to, even the committee has to have it in writing. I don't know if you read the statute. Now I provided you the statute. Yes. And Yes.
I gave Ms. Fonda under the authority that we was operating.
Then that was erroneous authority, is that right? You was operating.
Well, you need to
Were
take
you
it
not
up.
relying on the fact
You
that
need
that time?
to take it up
there were
with
two
the Secretary of State and the Attorney General.
And I don't understand.
We're not a court of law, okay? Let's get it straight. We're not a court of law.
And I agree with
They
you.
gave us these powers to qualify. Now, if you disagree with our qualifications or our qualifying of Ms. Fonda, then you have other remedies. You got the next remedy that you would have to proceed to.
Yes.
But you got to deal with this process right now.
And that's what
Now,
we're dealing
if you
with.
choosing to deal with this process.
No.
If you choose to move to the next process, so be it.
Mr. Chair, may I have a point? I am dealing with this process. And let me read what the process says. Any person desiring to contest.
Point of order.
Are you gonna allow me to read the statute?
What we gonna do, we're gonna ask our questions, and you are to provide the proof according to the Attorney General.
Are you saying the burden of proof is on Ms.?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And my question to you is, what is?
Somebody throw him out.
Okay, let me read our statute. The election commission.
What statute is this?
This is coming from the Supreme Court on residency. The guidelines that was given to us to operate under. According to our training, we all have to be certified yearly for every election by the Secretary of State along with the Attorney General. Now, once we disqualified, the burden of proof falls on the candidate.
And so
We're
let
going
me
to ask you specific questions.
Yes, let
We
me
need
make
to
sure.
answer to those
Mr. Chairman,
questions.
let me make sure I understand this,
Hold on, let me
because
get to
I'm
the
trying to
point.
understand the process.
Let me get
Are
to-
you saying that are you saying that you can meet and disqualify someone and shift the burden to them to prove that they are qualified?
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes.
And that's what
We
you
do
did
that,
when you
and
sent
we
that
have-
letter to, on March 9th.
And that's the purpose of the
you-
letter being hand delivered, so no one can say you didn't get it and so on and so forth. You have 3 to 10 days.
Yes. Okay, so,
Depending on our timeline.
well, would you
are
agree
to
with me?
set 3 to 10 days.
Yes.
Minimum 3 days, no more than 10 days.
Well-
For their response to set the appeal.
well, did anyone
Because
tell?
of our timeline, we set the response for 3 days. And that's why we are here today. Now, are we ready to entertain the committee?
Is that why you put the wrong date on my letter?
We put the date that we actually gave the letter, Mr. Smith.
We're gonna address the committee, okay? All right.
So, are we ready?
Yeah, we ready to proceed,
All right.
but is the committee ready to address preliminary motion whether or not it has jurisdiction to even entertain it?
You have to take it up with the state
The
legislature.
state?
Yeah.
The
Take
state
it up with them.
legislature?
Take it up with them.
Well, the state legislature gave you guidelines right here in the
Take
statute.
it up with the state legislature, Mr. Griffin. We're not the court of law to determine that, okay?
So-
We're
so-
going on what they told us, okay? We've been doing it for X number of years, and that's all we can say on it.
And you can operate with 4 people when you should have 3?
No, we're not for. She's here just to take the minutes. She's not part of the committee. She will be on the ballot next year, and the top 3 will be the new committee.
Yes, sir. But you agree with me that you can only operate with 3 people, correct?
Yes.
All right,
2.
but that's state law, but you're telling me you don't follow state law.
Who said we don't follow state law?
Well, I'm asking you to follow state law and
Sir, if
Yes.
you will, get the packet that we gave to Ms. Fondren that was given to us when we attended the training, because that is what we are using and what we're going by.
Okay.
And if you will look at the statutes that they gave us when we went to the training, it will show you what we're looking at, and that is the way that we will conduct this meeting. And hopefully you will be a law-abiding citizen and follow the guidelines that we've set.
Oh, I'm a law-abiding citizen, but the problem is, I'm asking
But
you.
this is
our
this
first
is what
question.
we have to follow. If you disagree, then there are other things that you can do. You have other avenues.
Okay.
How many,
Let's proceed under these,
Sir,
guidelines.
we're going to ask the questions, and if you will, answer them, please.